guys, welcome back to the Silver Case. Well, last episode, we had another victim at the mall, and we found Conway, but apparently he's not the one killing it because he's physically incapable to, because of a condition I can never properly pronounce. But he's basically unable to take care of himself, or live on his own. And then we heard he was bonded up with a ball gag in someone's apartment. Oh my god, I've already forgotten her name. But she's in custody with her gunshot, and Hachiska is in with her. And I think she's the killer, after what we found out. I'm sorry, she got away. Oh, Christ. I'll contact the medical unit. Let's go, Riley. There's only one place Ayame would go. The shelters. So that's... He was giving us a clue. Same day. Shelter Exhibition Hall. 7:50 p.m. Investigation. It's actually pretty big. The only shelter exhibition area in the country. She's gotta be here. Riley, let's split up and look for her. I'll check around from the back. You start checking from the front. Keep in contact via radio. Okie dokie. Let's start looking. Oh, movement please. Doesn't seem like she's here. Next shelter. Well, we're just gonna have to go looking down every single one until we find her. Huh, contact point. Oh, it's a little girl. What are you doing? I'm on the lookout. My mommy's gone. I'm looking for her here. I know she'll come here. There's nobody at home. And it's kind of fun here. Oh, sweet lord, are you her daughter? If that's her daughter... Oh god, poor girl. Alright, shelter 3. Alright, doesn't look like she's here. Number 4. Have you seen my doll? It went away. It's such a cute doll. I've been looking for it, but I can't find it. And Mommy won't come home. I'm gonna get in trouble, but I came here by myself to look. That's okay, right? So long as you be careful. She's got 2 kids? Oh, next one. How's it going, Riley? What the hell? Looks like we'll have to check one more time. Get on it. Damn it, Riley, are you even listening? You take the shelter in front. Oh. Okay, sorry. I mean... I don't know. I don't know anything. I didn't hear anything. You weren't here before. A scary person comes, and it's so scary. And so, I was hiding here, so they won't find me. These kids. Well, you find anything? Okay, that's enough for that area. Check the 2 shelters. One to the left of the one in... Check the 2 shelters to the left of the one in the back. I'll meet up with you later. Get on it. What? What, 7? Back, 2 to the left. So, 6? Yeah, 6. Okay. You don't need to yell at me. I was a little confused. Sheesh. Nice work. What, you still don't get it? Our mark is in the back there. Anyway, you really helped. This is my job from here on. Riley. Sucks, huh? Not being able to protect the one you love? Okay. Yeah? I just have no idea what you're talking about. How clever of you. I am a detective, so... Nice work. Thanks. Kill me. I'd be happy to have you kill me. You coming on to me? Yes. After this is all over. That'd be great. Wouldn't it? Let's hurry and finish this. I can't kill you. Let me go. I can't. Hurry. I can't. Even if I kill the kids. Don't do it. Then you'd better shoot. I can't do that either. Aren't you a man? Yeah, but I don't like this. What? This kind of thing. Are you nervous? That's not what I mean. Then what? Leaving things incomplete. Like this. Incomplete? What is? You're kinda slow, huh? Me? Yeah. Slow? Slow. Things will be incomplete for me too. I'm kinda happy. Really? Yeah. Okay, then can I ask you something? What? Age. You mean like my age? Yeah. Why? Just because. You're asking a lady her age. I wasn't really able to ask before, so... 26. Same as me. You're 26? Yeah, so there's no need to be extra polite. Is that why you were so courteous? Well, I didn't want to be rude. That's weird. Yeah, it is. This conversation is just as weird. Those kids. They're Kamwi's kids. What? The kids of those women. I killed. 3 of them. So I got my revenge. What? Hold up. Wait a minute. What? Those are his... What? 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 They look too young. What? I was so sad. I thought about killing the kids too, but I couldn't. That's good. I hope so. I mean, murdering someone. You really are kind of slow. Huh? I'm so glad I met you. Don't! Our friend! No, our brother! He's in there. I can hear him. Oh yeah, he's laughing. What? Now. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. I thought I saw something in Kamwi's expression. In this plastic mask? Yeah. He looked really sad. Morikawa, you're such a romanticist. And good at making stuff up, too. No, seriously. Just now, look. It's like the only thing I can say to this. What? 9:15 a.m. So did she shoot herself? Or didn't she? Were the kids able to stop her? Hey, Kamwi. Ayame Shimohira just admitted to a string of crimes. She'll likely get the death penalty. Oh, so she gets to die anyway. Kamui's children have been put into a facility. And the secret of Kamui's birth has finally been discovered. Finally? Yeah. It was designated top secret, so it was pretty tough. And there were casualties, but someone got killed. 4 people. Fuck. So where was it found? An FSO paper company. FSO? Remnants of the frontier conservationists. You mean the Frontier Conservation Alliance? That's the road name, but yes. The ghost of the FSO. They had Kamui. They managed him. That's where we learned where Kamui was from. The file says Cape Kamui. A complete fabrication. So his ID, they just made that up. Kamui was born in the shelters. Shelters? You mean those shelters? The shelter kids policy. I don't know about the details, but I assume the goal was personality development and via management training. Raising them into special people who can survive in specialized environments. Possibly. You hear a lot of that stuff on the east side. 20 years ago, that project was put into action. When Kamui was 4 years old. So he was raised in those shelters. The shelter exhibition area opened 12 years ago. Doesn't match up. The exhibition area was its secondary use. After it had served its original purpose. And so Kamui's kids found themselves in the shelters. Tracing back their father's memory. Is that even possible? I don't know. But Kamui is known to favor those shelters. Why? His favorite place closely resembles those shelters. Where? Solitary confinement. The reason Kamui seeks out the darkness and likes being locked up lies in his upbringing. As a child, he lived in a wide-open yet stifling environment. As he got a bit older, Kamui's hometown became the shelters. A sullen, dark world where the sunlight can't reach. He felt comfortable in that noisy and isolated world. People are attracted to the underground. Are they? Take this job. This is a world of isolation. It's sometimes hard to breathe. Yeah? Maybe he saw a miniature version of the world in those shelters. What are you, a poet? Hey, Tetsu. Oh, you're here. You looking good, Big Dick. Thanks, asshat. Tetsu, you're back on the job from today, huh? Yeah, finally back to work. It's a stakeout. Yeah. We don't have enough people. Well, so it ended up not being much use, huh? Tetsu, maybe we should... Yeah, I know. Let's hurry. I'll show you how it's done. Big Dick, hurry up! Coming, asshat! Yeah, I'm not gonna stop calling him that. Ever. Spectrum. That's the next... That's the next chapter, I believe. Because it said Decoy Man was coming after... report? Report 1, Ayame. You're just a reject. Have you ever felt like that before? I did. I used to work as a police reporter for a pretty good news agency. Some shit went down that's not worth explaining. And after a bunch of trouble, I quit. After quitting, I became a freelance writer. Probably doesn't sound so bad, but in reality, chasing after celebrity asses, sticking a tape recorder up against the front door interphones, pretending to be a relative and getting someone's registry information. I was doing worthless stuff like that. But then, one day, I received a work request by mail. Set a mark on Kamui Uehara and check out every single thing, down to the hairs on his ass. That was the job. The guy who the media is now reporting on like crazy. The one they're calling the worst criminal of the century. That Kamui. What a mistake, right? Asking someone like me to do that job? But with the payment, including in advance, being unbelievably good, and the fact that I was seeing triangles and circles due to being so shit-faced drunk at the time, I decided to take the job. I promised to investigate everything about Kamui's past and future. Write up a report and submit it. It was a really secretive, sketchy-ass deal. With the amount I was getting, I totally knew it was a really dangerous job. That's how it started. This is my room. It's my workplace and also where I sleep and get up in the morning. So who are we? The client who requested the Kamui job only wants me to submit my reports and keep contact via mail. Reason being, well, I have my suspicions. Wonder if I have any new mails. Let me check. Tokyo Morishima. Huh. So we're currently Tokyo. Been a while. How you been? I heard you quit the news agency and now you're a reporter. Pretty busy, huh? So how about it? 50,000 yen? How do I put it? It feels like I can feel the flow of the times. Like, this year is the end of the millennium, right? So I thought, I can't just leave things as they are. You could say it's time to liquidate, you know? When I remember all the jobs I've done, I think there's a lot of stuff I've forgotten. There is no capitalization where there should be. I want to get rid of all that and start the new millennium nice and fresh. So how about it? Pay me back that 50,000 yen you borrowed now. We've got lots to talk about, so let's go have a nice long drink. Oh, yeah, I'll give you my cell phone number. Call me if anything comes up. Here you can not only read mails received, you can also send mail. The end of the millennium. That's not this year. It's next year. So that means I'll pay you back that 50,000 yen and clean things up nice and tidily next year. Sorry, don't mean to put you out. You're the same Shige as always. Glad to know you're my friend. Talk to you later. Looking forward to seeing you next year. Keep records of your own studies in the Morishima Memo diary. Sorry, Shige. To be honest, be it this year or next year, or even next year, I don't plan on paying you back that money I borrowed. Wow, okay. More importantly, I've been thinking that I really need to start rethinking our relationship, actually. So anyways, that's what's up. Don't keep sending me mails like that from now on. I don't care how cool and friendly you are. I'm gonna get pissed. Of course I am. But the truth is, even if I wanted to pay you back, I just don't have the money. I mean, with all this Conway stuff, if all goes well, I'll be coming into a good amount of money, so just keep patient until then. I mean, only if all goes well, but still. And if it doesn't go well, I can think about that when it happens. Live in the now, you know? Whatever the fuck that means. And sometimes you can even join chats. Basically, it's where I keep my true feelings and thoughts collected. Normally, once you read an important mail, you act immediately. For mail, you can always read it again later. It's sometimes good to take your time going over mails you haven't read yet. My partner is a turtle. His name's Red. He keeps silent, like an old fossil. But he's also delicate, like a clock with its minute mechanisms. We've been living together for just over 2 years. Even though I had no money, I couldn't help myself and bought this Italian furniture. Here. There's all sorts of shit lying around. The only thing I really even use is the phone, but whatever. What else? Oh yeah. The world you can see from this window actually looks pretty nice. There's nothing really special to look at or anything. This park, but that's about it. Okay, this is that is to say, the guy called Tokyo Morishima's version of events in the Conway case and related happenings in these scenarios. Basically, just think of it as a sample. The 24 wards has a lot of guys just like me living here. I'm one of the plethora of humans here. And by chance, I happen to get involved with Kamui Uehara. But like, in a really weird way. How is it weird, you ask? Keep your pants on. We've got all the time we need, right? First, let me have a quick smoke, and then we'll begin. So, this is like a side chapter or something? Carnivorous plants. Winged Nepenthes. Vine-like perennial herb. Tips of his leaves have tendrils, which it uses to climb and to capture its prey. Insect sac is about 12 centimeters long, comes in varied shapes and colors. There are 2 distinct shapes, one that grows... Excuse me, sorry. Bottom of the stem, when the stem is low, and one that grows on top when the stem is stretched out. The lower insect sac has a cylindrical top, and the bottom part puffs up like an egg. Top part is somewhat thin, intraspecific variation. Interesting. Okay, today's word. A play is a world with its own inhabitants and its own laws and its values. Saroyan. That wasn't the phone, was it? Okay, fine, jeez. Gotta clean this window more often. Well then. To it, Red. Oh, I've already read all of my... Kamui, yeah. It's definitely a fucked up job, right? But the client is Inohana. Yeah, a request from my old asshole boss, Inohana. So of course the job is fucked up. But I'm dirt poor, so you know. Sorry, but I took the job. Okay. The hell? Asleep? I mean... I skimmed over some info on Kamui online. Recently I've been forgetting to watch TV or read the newspaper, so I don't really know shit about Kamui. It's hard to call myself a free reporter like this. Kamui's very existence had basically been almost totally covered up till recently. But now he's apparently the most badass criminal ever, and he got arrested and escaped from the hospital and is now a serial killer. Yeah. Great. Plus, he apparently killed 2 members of the security force and seriously injured 2 more, and that's why he's such a big deal now. Case in question? Kamui reappeared on March 27th around midnight. The Special Forces unit began measures to capture him, but 2 people ended up getting killed. 2 people from the Special Forces went after Kamui, but he put one of them in critical condition and disappeared into the darkness. That's about it. Even the sports papers had him in their headlines. After some time, the legendary criminal Kamui started up again in the HC unit's jurisdiction. How inflammatory and poetic. The identity of the female body found on March 28th still hasn't been publicized. This particular crime seemed to employ the same MO as Kamui's past crimes. Apart from this, he also killed his counselor. Good God. Why am I yawning right now? He also killed his counselor when escaping from the mental hospital. 4 people in total. Kamui was deemed mentally incompetent to stand trial for his previous crimes. So are his recent crimes also a product of his fucked up brains? Or does he simply like to kill? People are getting boisterous about it. The talk shows have all been featuring these quacks spouting random bullshit. How shitty the world has become. Early morning. Tokyo's room. 5:39 a.m. Continued. I searched for info until morning, but I found almost nothing. Conway's first case? And for some reason, none of the details are available. Black box. Someone's using a lot of power to push us down. Who was the first person he ever killed, and how did he kill them? Interesting. Also, about Conway even further back in the day, all a mystery. What was he like as a kid? Who are his parents? Where is he from? Looks like no trustworthy info ever made it to the media. There are plenty of records pertaining to Conway while he was in the hospital, but it's all a bunch of bullshit about how he was a model patient. The only thing I found is that when he was in the hospital, Conway was totally broken down and was basically just an anemic bastard. I found this out from a tabloid last week. If I was going to cover the story, then first I should talk to someone who's gone up against Conway and survived. Like a soldier from the security force. How can I get in touch with someone like that? Anyways, I'm pretty exhausted. What time is it? 5:40. A lot of time has gone by. Well, yes, as you should be. If it'll work out. Etika, I guess. If I use her, then if need be, I can always use her as a shield, too. Wow! You are scum! Yes? Hi, it's me. It's Morishima. I got a favor to ask. I'm looking into the Conway case. Like, personally. And I was hoping you might have something interesting. Anything's fine. I just need something to help bulk up my report. Hey, you even listening? Hey! Fuck, the bitch. What do you expect? It's 5:40 in the morning. She probably wants to sleep a bit more. I should ask Etika for help. That was a great idea, for me. I mean, it's actually a shitty idea, but it's the only choice I have for now. I need to keep in mind that that's how fucked up the situation is. She still works at a news agency. It'd be nice if I could put some of their info. If I could use some of their info. I just need to put the moves on Etika. Put the moves on her, she'd cry if she heard me. Just nothing. Seems to lead anywhere. The hell am I gonna do? Alright, shut up. Enough. Alright, I'm up. I'm up. I know. Please. For reals. Just get the fuck out of here. The fuck, seriously? April 8th, 1999, Thursday. Tokyo's room. 11:37 a.m. Holy shit. Thanks for the nice morning coffee. Is that what you thought I'd say? You're the same as always, only ever thinking about yourself. Do you really understand what you're doing? Calling me up and talking to me like that? You must think I'm some cheap woman, right? I don't find that funny. Your phone calls are a nuisance. P.S. The 24 Ward's Heinous Crimes Unit is in charge of the Conway case. The HC unit is a group of specialists in violent and disturbing cases. It's different from the more central-related departments that always have mass media reporters hanging around in that. It wouldn't be impossible to take advantage of cracks in their armor. If you're going to talk to them, you should probably talk to the detective named Kusabi. He's old school, scary-looking and self-made. I've met him before, but he's a rather talkative old man. But with regards to crucial, sensitive information, he definitely won't leak anything. 99% of the stuff about Conway that's going around in the media is either just a rumor or pure fantasy. But since big news agencies like mine, newspapers and TV news departments are getting all frantic about it, a lot of facts should come to light soon. So if you're planning on just writing up a fabricated story, you're just going to end up screwing yourself over in the end. Also, I have no idea why you're sticking your nose into this stuff, and I don't care. But I will tell you that I'm not helping you for your sake, but out of my own curiosity. I've decided to let you show me what you've got. Whatever sort of media you're writing for, it's been 3 years since you've gotten involved with anything journalistic as a police reporter. To be honest, I'd been reading the articles you've been writing for a while now. I mean, I've just been reading them because that's what I was handed at the hair salon, but still. Some actor brought some female college student to a hotel and tied her up and did whatever. Sure, that's a big thing too. By the way, is your official title still police reporter? DNet News. DNet News. Preparations undertaken for missing Conway. Discovered. Military forces, country A and B, almost enacted. Joint military operations. 5027-999 plan. Scenario created for the purpose of working out what to do in case of actual threatened invasion by country C. Suspect in the Conway case is still at large. Fukushima made a strange announcement, commenting that we're undertaking necessary emergency preparations, but the population has nothing to worry about. Nothing's yet to be revealed on Conway's whereabouts or current status. The file named Dream1999.exe is a virus. Please delete it with that. Okay. Good to know on that front. Today's word. The wolf knows what the ill beast thinks. A bad person can easily find and identify another bad person. Interesting. Okay. Dude. Kasabi, huh? Weird ass name. You hungry? You want some shrimp? Some of that white-legged shrimp you like? Sorry, but just wait a little longer. The HC unit, huh? I'll need my old business cards. Grabbed my old news agency business cards and headed to the HC unit. Met a detective named Kusabi. The old man reminds me of a truck driver. That detective, Kusubi, still hasn't shown up. It's been 30 fucking minutes already. Am I getting stood up? Hey, you the guy I'm supposed to meet? I could tell by his eyes that from the get-go he had doubts about me and was on the defensive. They say it's a detective's job to doubt. And apparently they're right. I tried heading into the main topic directly, but this guy dodged it. Anything at all is fine. Even just something small. I got no idea. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you shit anyway. That's rough. Okay, I'm just gonna ask frankly, but what exactly is Kamui's deal? Well, if I knew, it wouldn't be in a place like this now. I see. Kusubi, you're a veteran detective. You've probably got one or two reporters with whom you're familiar. But, you know, how about switching things up once in a while? You trying to get in my pants or something? Nice, I can tell how passionate you are. Okay then, so what the fuck is your deal then? The stuff about the news agency, that was bullshit, right? Why do you think so? Because you look pretty fucked up. Look in the goddamn mirror. You're close enough. I'm just a freelance writer. To be honest, I'm pretty down on my luck. Which is why I'm after info on Kamui. I wonder... You know, I don't dislike old school type detectives like yourself. Bullshit. Well, anyway. If you think of anything, please call me anytime. Don't hesitate. Don't bother leaving your card, buddy. This is part of the sales, you know? I'll be back. So I ended up being made to sit around wasting time with Kusubi. But this old guy should prove useful. It's more of a premonition than a hunch. But he'll be worth hanging on to. Next time I'll bring him some donuts or something as a gift. A nice little present for the hard-working dicks in the HC unit. Sheesh. Doing it to death. Went to the HC unit. Apparently nobody knows anything about Kamui. Of course, that's bullshit, though. But we did come to an understanding. I should be able to visit again. Anyway, that's how it's going. Got any directions? Anyways, this should be enough for today. This job is more complicated than I thought. But the conditions aren't bad. Huh, if they're gonna pay me that much money. I gotta try my best not to piss the guy off. April 9th, 1999, Friday. Tokyo's room. 12:21 p.m. I thought this was gonna be just a little side thing, not an entire chapter in itself. Someone saw Kamui Uehara. Meet with them. Preparations for coverage has already been made. 4 p.m. on April 9th. 24 wards. Hachisukacho. Block 2. Cafe called Prussian. Your colleague's name is Kaiji Enzawa. He'll be holding a job hunting paper. Witness reporting? This is Daedalus. Understood. We'll follow directions. Client is as impatient as always, I see. Best swimmers are oftenest drowned. Even the most in their element can sometimes be swept away. Hachiskacha. Okay, got it. Can I save, please? 12:49 p.m. En route. Obviously, if we're in the car. Block 2, I got it. Tea room Prussian. Or Prussian? 4:11 p.m. I was a bit late, but the guy holding the job hunting paper still hadn't shown up. I ordered coffee and looked around. Prussian. Place wasn't clean like most coffee shops. It felt more like a bar. It wasn't bad. I desperately tried to hold back the impulse to have a drink. As I was chain smoking, the guy finally showed up. He was holding the job hunting paper. He was out of breath, and looking at his eyes as he looked around the shop, he somehow didn't really look Japanese. No, that's not it. For an instant, he seemed to look down on everyone in the place with a really peculiar expression. He definitely didn't look like a trustworthy dude. That's the impression I got. Enzawa sat in the seat in front of me. His earlier expression had disappeared, and with an attitude that made it seem as though he was born with it. He ordered a coffee in a really respectful and almost depreciating way. He looked like your normal run-of-the-mill businessman in his 50s. He seemed so regular that I was sort of taken aback. I totally thought he was unemployed. But he said something about still being on the clock, and so we only had about 20 minutes to spare for me. That was totally fine for me, though. The geezer wiped away his sweat with a hand towel, and we started talking. You know, I saw Kamui. Where? This very neighborhood. You know the Babylon shopping center, right? Right next to there. About 5 days ago, maybe. He was walking. That's a real scoop. That's right, it's a scoop. I spoke to the police as well. How did Kamui look? He was by himself. He was just walking along normally. It was the middle of the night. I was working late that day and tried to get a taxi. What kind of guy was Kamui? That's what I want to know. Like, how he looked? He was like a new moon. He looked like the moon. It was all weird. It's a weird simile, but that's how he looked to me. I don't get it. You don't get it. What is Kamui to you? Kamui possesses a terrible creative power. Don't you think so? With that creative power, he's able to distort everyday things. Did you know that? Most people known as geniuses are the same. The creative power of a genius holds the power to encroach upon reality. And so, to me, the crimes he commits are a type of creative work. Even his murders. What? You're saying Kamui's an artist? He's just a criminal. What are you, one of his believers or something? Well, actually, I don't really like that way of putting it. You know, you're pretty rude. Why the fuck would you believe in Kamui? I just wanted to tell you what Kamui's like, as is. In the end, I sort of doubt whether Enzo actually saw Kamui. So that asshole's just walking around freely. The world we live in. All these people who are somehow fucked up. Men, women, girls, boys, all over the place. Fuck Kamui's believers. Anyway, I might as well go check out Babylon. Red is almost out of food anyway. Please, let me save! I did not realize this was going to go on for so long. Alright, great, thank you, finally. I'm gonna end the episode here. Next episode, we'll finish up this report and hopefully start the next chapter. The next official chapter. Till then, this is the Gamer Girl, signing off. Bye-bye.